back to the channel. If you are new, welcome to the channel. My name is Michelle Lima and I am passionate about building a community of people that just want to better themselves and develop themselves in all areas of their lives for the betterment of their future and for others. So I really hope that you are going to enjoy every single weekly content that comes onto this channel. As you can see by the title below, today I am talking about vision, and I am going to dissect what I have learned and what I have found vision actually is. So for you to be able to understand this video, I would really suggest that you definitely go and first watch the video that I posted a few days ago on purpose, because it would be difficult for you to really try to dissect what vision is without firstly understanding purpose. So I'm going to link the video up here, and I'm also going to put the video on the description bar below. So please go ahead and watch the video first before you go ahead with this video. However, if you are part of this community and you have already watched that video and you are interested in all the vision topics that we're going to be doing throughout the rest of this month, be sure to tune in. But before we go any further, if you are new onto this channel, you just came across this video and you are interested in joining a community of people that are like-minded or that like personal development content, please be sure to hit the subscribe button below and like, and just get to know us and chat to the rest of the community below. Now let's get into the video. So what is vision? That is the question of the day. A new year comes with a lot of possibilities, comes with motivation, comes with literally the greatest aspirations. People make drastic decisions. People are really excited, people are motivated, and normally we are prone to do what a lot of people would call vision boards, which is visualize how we want our years to actually come. But I have seen a lot of people mistaken vision versus goals and actually think it is the same thing. So today I just want us to talk a little bit further about what is the difference between, but mainly what vision actually is and what vision actually isn't. So the big question is, what is vision? And after reading countless books and doing a lot of research and listening to a lot of people talk about it, my definition of vision is the following. It is that vision is the ability to see, visualize, and recognize your purpose. Again, purpose. So if you have not watched the video that we posted a few days ago, please go ahead and actually watch it. However, vision, my definition for vision has been that vision is the ability to see, recognize, and visualize your purpose. Now here's the thing, and I always look at vision this way. Vision is your GPS, right? So if you know, for instance, that you are going to be going to Durban, vision is, I am going to be in Durban by tomorrow. But now what vision does, and the reason why we need to actually understand it in depth, is that vision will enable you to know what you need to pack in the car. Vision will enable you to know how much money you're going to need for petrol. Vision will enable you to know that if you are taking people with you to that destination or to that vision, you need to know how much space do you have in your car. If your car can only take 4 people, there's not going to be any space for you to take 10 or for you to try to carry 10 people. If, let's say, your vision or the hotel that you've booked is only going to be housing 2 people, there is no need for you to take 5 people with you, because how are you going to take care of them? And that's what vision is. Vision becomes the GPS. Vision becomes the map to where we are going. Now let's go back to how I defined that. It is the ability to see, to visualize, and to recognize. But I now want us to first deal with the word see and visualize. So when we talk about vision, a lot of people will refer to the second word, which is normally sight. Sight, which is the ability to see with your physical eye. But vision has mostly been described as the ability to see with your heart. You need to be able to see where we are going. But for you to be able to see that, you need to know what purpose it is and where it is you're going. So for instance, if you say that you are going to become a billionaire through creating basic education for young children, right? As an example, your vision, the vision is to definitely see that happening. And then once you see that happening, you then begin to map out how you're going to get there, because you can already see it. And the most important thing to actually learn about vision is, if you don't believe it, you will not be able to see it. It's the same thing like faith. Faith says it is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. When you believe and when you have faith, you have vision, because you can already see it happening. Therefore, you know that even during the tough times, you are still going to get there, because you know that there is vision and there is foresight. Dr. Miles Monroe defines vision as the foresight with insight based on hindsight. And I thought that is so interesting, because foresight is the ability to see further. But he says that this ability to see further is now coupled together with insight, because you've got information, you've got faith, you truly know that you're going to get there, and in hindsight. How powerful is that? So I definitely urge you, if you are truly trying to dissect and really find out a little bit more about vision in depth, reading Dr. Miles Monroe books is definitely one of the main things you need to start doing in 2019. I will definitely get into a further conversation about which books to read when you're trying to achieve certain things in your life, because vision practically acts like your GPS. It then gives you the ability to see things beyond what your current situation actually is. This means that if right now you don't have any money, but the dream is to become a millionaire, the dream is to become a billionaire, the dream is to impact people's lives, and even if you are not in a position of impacting those lives right now, vision already sees it, and vision already allows you to start acting and doing the things right now that will enable you to get there. So sometimes setting goals means that you need to have a vision. So a vision needs you to be setting your goals regularly and to be setting small, large, or short-term, or rather long-term goals for you to be able to get there. So here's something I want you to understand when we talk about vision, and most importantly, vision boards, since we are doing a lot of those this year. You need to be able to have your greater vision board. This is your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, your 20-year plan, whatever it is. That's the greater vision that you need to have for your whole life. And this is most definitely intertwined into the bigger picture of your purpose, you understanding it, and you aligning yourself in it. And then we talk about the vision boards that we do on a yearly basis. These are vision boards that we update, the vision boards that we put. And this vision board over here that you do on a yearly basis is a vision board that needs to help you get closer to the long-term plan. So for instance, if in 5 years time you want to be driving this most expensive car that is at this range, you don't want to be caught up in a rat race of buying a new car every single year until you get there, but you would rather get yourself in a plan where you just get a car that currently works for now, while you save up and while you make the necessary changes and life decisions to enable you to get to that point. So that's what yearly vision boards are. But for the context of this video, we're talking about all vision holistically, and really just how you can begin to live a life of vision, in a sense that whatever it is that you do needs to be of support to the greater vision and the vision for this year, because the vision for this year is not far off from the vision for 5 years. Again, I'll give you another example. If let's say you want to have a master's in finance, right? The idea is for this year on your vision board, you want to be able to conquer first year. If this is your first year, you want to do second year, let's say you want to get a promotion rather, and you want to be the marketing manager of your company, but you're currently just a consultant, right? It will take you a number of years to get there. So that means that, for instance, you're going to start register your marketing degree if you haven't studied. You're going to start taking marketing courses. You're going to get mentorships. And now, when you start working that out, you know that this year you're registering for first year. This year you're finding a mentor, because the greater plan is that in 5 years time, this is where you need to be. So basically, the yearly vision boards that we do are a small ladder that we climb step by step, step by step, step by step to get to this. So they are as important as the greater vision is, and the greater vision is as important as the small ones. And one thing to also note is that this big vision can be altered every now and then, but it is something that you don't wake up tomorrow and completely change. It is aligned with your purpose on what God has placed in your heart and what you definitely want to achieve in 5 years and in 10 years. And this is something that, yes, probably when opportunities come, you will alter every now and then, but it's something that you don't wake up in the morning and you change. But these little things here, as long as they don't align with the greater vision, which is here on my right, then that means that you are not serving your purpose. That means that you're basically living off small little goals and you're stuck in the race of never arriving. So when you don't have vision, you basically never arrive because you don't know where you're going. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys 4 things that you need to start living a life of vision. The first one is you need to iron it out. When you iron out your vision, it needs to be specific. So like, I will bring you back the example that I gave you about possibly you saying that you are going to become a billionaire by providing basic educational skills to young children, right? That is what the vision is. But you need to iron it out a bit more further than that. How are you going to do that? What are the things you're going to do? Do you need to take a course? Do you need to network? Do you need to talk to this person? Do you need to build that? Do you need to save money? Do you need to do that? And only once you start ironing it out and setting those small little goals to get there, do you start living a life of vision. And I think that majority of us, especially young people, we're caught up in such a chain of living in the moment moment and living in immediate gratification. But what I want you to realize is that immediate gratification does not carry vision, in the sense that when you only care about right now, there is no vision. And the word of God says that when there's no vision, the people perish. It is as simple as that. When there's no vision in your life and you're not governed by anything that, or you really just have no idea where you're going and you haven't even ironed out how you're going to get to this amount of money that you're going to make, how you're going to get to this impact that you're going to bring into your hometown, into people, you are not going to be able to actually move into it. So you need to first iron it out. Number two, you need to activate the vision. It is all good and fair to know the vision. It's also good and fair to iron it out, but we need to start activating and actually acting on it. Activation means that you're putting practical steps in place that will enable you to achieve it. So for instance, vision boards are a way of activating it. That's why we'll talk about 2020 vision boards. That's why we'll encourage people to do a lot of vision boards, because that is your map to activation. So for instance, I have done a video last year when I was telling you guys how vision boards work. So I'm going to link it up here and I'm going to put it on the description bar below. So for instance, if part of your goal, let's say by December, is you want to lose 20 kilograms, your starting to activate your vision means you're saying, okay, I'm going to divide those 20 kilograms on a monthly basis. So let's say, for instance, odd number, or let me just say you want to lose 12 kilograms to make it simple, right? And you say, cool, for me to lose 12 kilograms, I need to lose 1 kg every single month. You are now beginning to activate it. So on your vision board, you then put that 12 kilograms that you want to lose, but you also realize, and you also put that you are going to be losing 1 kg to lose that 12 at the end of the year. Number three, be governed by it. Again, it is a GPS. And what a GPS means, that a GPS will tell you where you are going and you have to follow that route. Otherwise, if you don't know where you're going and you don't follow that route, you're basically not going to be able to arrive where you need to go. So being governed by your vision means, like I'd said previously, it means that you need to be able to know where you're going. You need to be able to know what things are you gonna be doing. You need to be able to know what are you gonna be spending most of your time doing. If your vision is to impact people's lives, or whatever the case is, or to become the greatest singer, chances are you want to be able to be practicing your vocals all the time. You want to, if your greatest vision is to become this greatest accountant or this greatest profession, your priority and your govern means that instead of going to go and party and going to have a nice time every single week, or not practically every single day, you would rather spend your time reading. You would rather spend your time educating yourself. You would rather spend your time with people that are like-minded. You would rather spend your time in safe environments where you're able to network with people that would be able to assist you to get to that point. So that becomes a governing point. So I've tweeted something and I shared that sometimes it's not because people it's not because people don't do things because they don't want to. People don't do things because it is their governance to where they are trying to go. And when we talk about governance, we talk about this vision. When it governs you, it will let you know which people you need to let go of in your life, what things you need to do, the places you need to be hanging out, the relationships you need to pursue. And that's why usually January comes with a lot of decision making for a lot of people. Number four, stay consistent. You will never be able to accomplish or to get to your vision, or rather, let's say your 2020 vision, if you are not consistent and if you do not focus on it. Your ability to focus, your ability to frequently work on yourself, your ability to frequently work on your vision will determine whether or not you actually accomplish it. So I hope that these four things, quite simple, have given you a rather greater insight into helping you dissect and just starting to live a life of vision. I hope that really makes sense. I hope that you enjoyed this video and it's been super fruitful for you. If you know somebody that can benefit from these type of videos, please do share them the link to this video. And again, if you are interested in more of these videos throughout the month, or you're interested in just joining an impactful community and having all these personal development discussions with myself, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. And also, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and I will see you guys next time. Have yourself an awesome week. Mwah!